Morning.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Oh, that's okay. You live here too, I guess.
Yeah, who were you expecting? Christian Slater?
Ned.
Whoa. Excuse me, I didn't hear that.
Ned. I thought he had breakfast here every morning.
Oh, put yourself in Ned's place. You got two choices. One, drive over, see your family, who more likely than not is in the middle of some kind of argument, and take your chances at the buffet. Or take the elevator, plant yourself down at the grill, and have an entire hotel staff bow and scrape to your every whim. Kind of sounds like a no-brainer to me.
Yeah, well, when you put it that way.
You know, you look great. No, wait. You're not all dolled up for Ned. Please.
AJ, you know, women don't necessarily dress to please men.
Since when?
Do you know that your ego is unreal? And as far as Ned is concerned, not that it's really any of your business. I'm not about to throw my hat into another ring where another woman's involved. I mean, I just went through that with Jagger, and I still have the tire tracks down my back, if you'd like to see them.
Oh, I think I could be persuaded.
You know, I wonder who that woman was.
Am I supposed to know what you're talking about here?
The woman who called Ned on his cellular phone.
You know, Brenda, I can't believe that you're actually telling me that you're interested in Ned. Ew.
You don't like him?
Did you call my name?
Is your name Pizza?
Pizza?
Yeah. I'm craving one right now in silent desperation.
What for?
Oh, come on, Eddie, you're breaking my heart here.
Okay, tell you what. Oh, because your smile tugs at my heart.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put my personal distaste aside, and we'll send out pizza for you, bagels for me.
Yeah? Well, don't bother. This isn't Brooklyn. Not even close.
Do I detect a hint of homesickness?
Maybe. Don't tell anybody.
My lips are sealed.
Yeah, I should get over it anyway. I mean, I don't even know when I'm gonna get back there. It's not like I've been running through money like it's going out of style, you know what I mean? I can't even hit Pops up for a loan. He thinks I'm out here when I'm doing just great. Not to mention Mark. You know, Mark, he's my oldest brother. He would like nothing more than to see me running back home with my tail right in between my legs. He hates rock and roll. He thinks I'm throwing my life away.
I'll lend you some money.
Yeah, right.
No. I mean, well, it'd be possible for me to scrape together a few dollars.
You sweet, you know that? But
Yeah.
that's okay. It's okay, though, it's okay. You know why? Because I promised myself that when I left home, I was going to make it on my own. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. In fact, there's no time like the present. Where's that pen? These things, they got a mind of their own. Here it is. All right.
What are you up to?
You'll see. And when you find out, you're gonna love me for it. I want you to be proud to call me your wife.
That's all I've ever wanted.
I'll never make you unhappy again. Do you believe me?
I think so. Yes, I believe you.
Not completely,
Felicia,
no. But I understand. I betrayed you in the worst way possible. But now we have our whole lives ahead of us. Plenty of time to make up for it.
take your time, Felicia. You have to be sure there's no turning back this time.
I'm sure.
Then come. Ready?
Ready.
I, Ryan Chamberlain, take you, Felicia Jones, to be my wife in eternity. From this day forward, our fates are entwined. And I pledge my love to you in death as I have in life.
I, Felicia Jones, take you, Ryan Chamberlain, as my husband into eternity. I realize now that you are my destiny, and I surrender to it, and you, without reservation.
Hands off! Chamberlain! Keep your hands off! Police! Police is back! Chamberlain, I'll kill you!
Think about it, Felicia. That could have been your future.
Please don't!
I must have been
Please
out of
don't
my
do
mind.
it! Please don't do it!
Get lost, Mac. It's over. Ryan and I are together now.
No, don't say that!
Listen to her, Scorpio. Game's over. I win.
Like how it is! Please don't do
Show him,
it!
Felicia.
Please don't do it!
Show him you've made your choice.
No! 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 Please don't! Do it! Please don't do this, please! Please!
Do you want me?
Yes,
Say it.
I want you, Ryan.
Only me?
Yes. Please don't make me wait any longer.
I'll try not to hurt you.
General Hospital, brought to you by Cascade with Heating.
You're right there. I'm gonna check on Chamberlain. No, that's okay. I'll go in alone.
I'm glad you're here. I need your help.
What's the problem, Ryan?
That is the problem. You keep calling me Ryan. I am not Ryan.
Then who are you?
I'm beginning to get angry. But I am going to strive for patience because what I have to say is very important and I need for you to hear me. I am Kevin Collins. And unless you let me out of here, something unspeakable is going to happen to Felicia Jones. Now, you know that this woman is the object of Ryan's obsession. He's tried to hurt her before, and he'll do it again. Unless you let me out of here, and I promise you, I'm the only one that can stop him.
If what you're saying is true, Kevin, how'd you end up in Ryan's room?
Because he tricked me. He's very clever, diabolically so. See, none of you ever got that. Not one of you. Everyone in this town has underestimated him at one time or another. That's how he gets away with things.
Where's Ryan now?
I guess he forgot to leave a map. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but this whole situation is extremely upsetting.
Indeed.
I implore you, let me go to him. He was in a fury when he left here. That means that he's very dangerous.
I'm not trying to be difficult, but Ryan has pulled this stunt before. Now, how do I know you are who you say you are?
Are you willing to risk the life of an innocent woman because you cannot tell the difference between me and my brother? Every second that we argue is a second that we waste. I need to be out of here now.
Well, maybe there's a way we can clear this thing up.
Great. Anything.
I know where your brother is. Maybe if I make a call, I can get him back here.
Okay, good. That's good.
You'll be all right.
Fine, please, just hurry.
Oh, boy.
But we're not open.
I thought you might let me take advantage of you.
Well, that wouldn't be very Swiss of me, would it?
Not even for a cup of coffee?
That I can manage.
Thank you. You're awfully quiet this morning.
Don't have much to say.
Generally or specifically?
I beg your pardon?
Not much to say in general or to me in particular.
It's not personal.
I think it is.
Like I said, it's early.
You obviously don't feel comfortable being honest with me. If you don't mind, I think I can take up the slack.
You can.
Yes. At your party, I said something that you considered presumptuous, arrogant, and possibly disrespectful of the life choice that you've made. And though you find me agreeable enough, you certainly don't want to inadvertently raise unrealistic expectations on my part as to where our friendship may go. Of course, there is the possibility that you may have injected something into the dynamic yourself, but that would open a whole new can of worms, wouldn't it? Well, in any event, you have a dilemma. And the easiest, simplest, most straightforward way to deal with it is to stifle your natural congeniality and treat me with civil restraint, thereby creating a distance in which no misinterpretation can exist. Right?
Something like that.
Well, I'm not offended.
I'm glad.
You've probably learned to control how people react to you ever since the moment you realized you were gorgeous.
Oh, I see. So this is a control thing. I mean, well, thank you.
May I make a suggestion? It's free, since it's unsolicited.
Sure.
Just be who you are and let everybody else adjust accordingly. And please, don't stifle anything on my account. I'd feel terrible. As if I'd stepped on a flower.
You know what? I have the feeling it's simpler to just agree with what you just said and leave it at that.
As they say here, that works for me.
How do you know all of this stuff?
The truth? I'm overanalyzed. Which doesn't mean I don't believe my own lectures. It's important to hear your own beat.
I always have.
Is that so? I was under the impression that you were a little bit rusty.
Well, since I had Max, it changed a little.
But Maxie should be an inspiration. I mean, you don't see her bound by any constraints of so-called normal behavior. She just does whatever feels right to her, whether it's laughing or playing or throwing a good old-fashioned tantrum.
She doesn't throw temper tantrums.
Does she dance?
What? What are you doing?
I feel like dancing.
Now?
Sure, come on.
What? Oh, Kevin, I couldn't.
Come on down here. And what's wrong with it? Are we gonna hurt anybody?
Oh, no.
Then don't think so much. Come dance with me.
Come on, try this too.
Bonnie, no, his name is Eddie Maine. Eddie, think John Hammond. John Hammond, the producer. He discovered all those legends, you know, Dylan, Springsteen. Barney, that could be you. I'm telling you, this singer is so hot, you know? The girls are gonna go ballistic over this guy.
Lois, put the guy on hold.
Don't, shh, don't, Bonnie, there. Bonnie, why are you treating me like a side dish you didn't even order for? Come on, you know I got a grade for music. You told me yourself. That's it. Just one audition. All right. We'll be there. We'll be there. All right, Bonnie, bye. Oh, am I a wonder or what? I tell you, you don't even deserve it after what you put me through yesterday. Oh,
Lois, what is it with you? Are you unable to hear me when I speak? I told you to put the guy on hold.
no, I'm not going to listen to you when you're talking dumping. That's intentional.
Since you're not going to listen to me, I want you to read my lips. I am not interested in recording a demo tape. Now, had you listened to me earlier, I could have saved you some time.
All right, I'm all ears.
Lois, this whole experience has been exhilarating. I mean, it's been fun, challenging. But you're pushing me into a commitment that I just can't give. You see, I have a life, Lois, a real life. And right now, this real life is operating in a major crisis mode. There are things that I have to take care of. I have to take care of.
Well, then take care of them. I mean, who's stopping you? All I'm asking you to do is sing a couple of songs as you're walking out the door.
Lois.
Oh, come on, we're talking about a record deal here, Eddie, a record deal.
Oh, really? What are the chances of us getting a record deal?
1 in a million. But who cares, as long as we could be the one. Eddie, come on. Look at me, look at me. Look at me. Huh? This is Lois. I'm on, hey, I'm on your side. Now, I'm not gonna force you to, I don't know, put anything on hold unless I know that I can, you know, replace it with something better. You know what I mean? And I know I can, as long as you don't tie my hands, huh? Come on. So come on, huh? Would you do it for me? If you're not gonna do it for yourself, would you please just do it for me? Please. Oh, please.
I don't know why. Why I let you talk me into doing these things?
Because I'm your hero, that's why. I cannot wait to tell the guys they are going to flip. Wait, come back here. Come back here.
Come in. Sean.
Sorry to interrupt, Ellen, but your mother and father are downstairs, and I thought this conversation required a certain amount of privacy. You know Detective Garcia, don't you?
Yes, of course.
Dr. Quartermain?
Is there a problem?
We have a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest? For what?
The murder of Ray Conway.
That's absurd.
Sorry, Alan. Took us a little while to put it all together, but the evidence is conclusive.
What evidence?
Doc, at this point, I gotta tell you, you have the right to remain silent. Because if you choose not to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You also have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney...
Will you please stop this nonsense? What evidence?
Black fiber is found on Ray's body, match your tuxedo.
The voice print from the phone machine. It's your voice, not Ray's.
We have a positive ID of the palm print on Ray's pickup. It's yours.
The only thing that's not clear, Doctor, is your motive.
What was it? Huh? Jealousy? Rage? And did you walk in and find Ray Conway beating up on your lover?
Rhonda and I were not lovers. We were never lovers.
That remains to be seen. Garcia?
Alan, you're white as a ghost. What is it?
I've had the most horrible premonition.
What?
The murder. It's gonna come crashing down on us any minute.
No, stop it right now. Just stop it, Alan. This is our secret. No one outside this family knows. And nobody ever will.
What business is it of yours if I am interested in Ned?
We're friends, right?
Sometimes.
Okay, look, friends look out for each other. You are in need of some major help. Have you forgotten the way that Ned treated your sister?
Actually, if I remember correctly, Julia dumped Ned for you.
Yeah, well, that's a small point. But in any event, he didn't react very well to it. Let's not forget Jenny either. You see, there's a pattern here. See it, learn from it.
Right. Listen, I would never back off from someone just because of some old, moldy past love.
Okay, forget
I'm
his...
more interested, actually, in the ones from the present.
All right, forget his track record. Think of basic incompatibility. You, my dear, need more attention than any woman I've ever seen in my life. More than Ned can spare.
Really?
Yeah.
Since when are you an expert on what I need?
Well, I don't think you're that difficult to figure out. I do know that you wouldn't be happy playing second fiddle to either a man's job or his family. So, with Ned, that puts you in about third place.
So I'll compromise. Look, I know that Ned's very involved in his business, but
It's called being a workaholic, Brenda. ELQ is my family. There's no separation.
But Ned has other things to offer. I mean, he's so kind and giving and sensitive, not to mention handsome. And why am I listening to you? You're so competitive with him, you wouldn't even see his good points if they marched in here and lined up for you.
Hey, Brenda, I'm just telling you that you're looking for trouble.
I like trouble, AJ. Feels like home to me. Mac!
Don't let me interrupt. I just work here.
Don't be angry.
Do I look angry?
Curious.
Why would that be, Felicia? I mean, I come in here, it's not even noon, and I find my fiancée trolling on the dance floor with another man in my empty restaurant.
So we're just dancing.
You see? A perfect illustration of a conditioned critical reaction to spontaneity. It wasn't a put-down, Mac. It's more of a philosophical thing.
What the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, I'd have been there.
You know, I'd be happy to give you a few lessons in unbridled abandon. Maybe then you could fulfill her unmet needs.
Well, I'd like to give you a few lessons. Come on, outside.
Just say when.
Right now.
Guys,
Oh, could I use your phone?
please do.
Thank you.
You know, for a quarter, I'll knock that smirk off his face all the way back to Switzerland.
You act like you're having a cow.
He pushes my buttons, Felicia, and he does it on purpose.
Well, then don't give him the satisfaction. If you could just give him a chance, give each other a chance, maybe you'd be able to get along. He's really not all that bad. Well, I don't think he is anyway.
All right, I'm on my way. I have to go.
What's wrong?
It's Ryan. Apparently he's having a delusional episode.
See? I'm telling you, Felicia, they're both a couple of Looney Tunes.
Is this label, what is it?
Journey Records?
Journey.
Journey, yeah.
Is it successful?
Moderately. You know, well, Barney hasn't found his bust-out group yet, which is where you guys come in, by the way. And have I told you the kind of influence he's got with DJs? I tell you, he can get a record played. Do you know how rare that is these days?
Well, I hope he
Rare.
shows up soon because I really have had to get back to work.
Yeah, well, you know, he's here. The better you sing, the faster we're out of here. Barney!
Sweetheart.
Oh, baby,
How
how
are
are
you,
you?
honey? Yeah, you look
Oh,
great.
it's been so
Huh?
long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look great.
Oh, you're looking a little thin, Barney. Come on,
Diet.
Wes. You gotta come over. I gotta cook you some food. Hey, I want you to meet Eddie Main.
Hey, what's up?
Eddie
Hi, Barney.
Main. And,
Nice to know you, Eddie.
this is the other Rich.
These are the boys,
Yep,
huh?
these are the boys.
Great. Well, can we move this along? Because I'm a very busy man, okay?
A guy after my own heart.
Yeah,
right.
well, go. He's brilliant, all right? He's brilliant.
I'm
He's
sure,
brilliant. Come,
sure.
come over here.
Huh?
Best place in the house. He's gonna love these guys. They're great.
We'll see.
He's a little nervous, you know what I mean? But they'll get through it.
Restless, she drives. Feelings are coming alive. Looking for someone. Oh, I tell you, that's just a hard note to hit every time. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, let's take it again from the top and watch the feedback, boys.
Restless and ready she drives. Feelings are coming alive. Looking for someone to fill the prescription she holds inside, yeah. Hands on the wheel, she makes up her mind. The girl won't be lonely tonight.
It was a wedding announcement. I'm sure of it.
Was he violent?
He was impatient, desperate to find Ryan.
I guess I'll go in then.
Just a moment. Let me page a couple of orderlies.
No.
Dr. Collins, with all due respect, there may be things you don't particularly want to look at because he's your brother, but I would be remiss if I didn't warn you. Now, although Ryan may be calm at this moment, he's prone to unexpected fits of rage that are so frightening in their intensity. He's quick, he's mercurial, and he's incredibly strong.
Well, I'm certainly not unaware of that. But I need to get his trust. And in order to do that, he has to have mine. And I honestly don't think he wants to hurt me. He may want it to at first. but not anymore.
Well, let's hope you're right. However, for my own peace of mind, I will have a couple of men stationed outside the door.
Oh, thank God. They found you.
This has got to stop, Ryan. Do you understand? You have got to get some kind of control over your life.
Damian Smith, Frank Smith's son? Could it be any worse?
Oh, thank you for that, Lee.
Well, I don't have to tell you what we're looking at if he bought into ELQ with mob money.
No, you don't. But now, he's promised documentation to prove that his financing is legitimate.
Trust him to do that?
I don't trust him at all. Why the hell do you think I have you on retainer? Now, you're going to be all over him, effective immediately. Where the devil is Ned? He should be here. We wouldn't be in this mess if it weren't for him.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't count on Ned showing up anytime soon. Hey, Lee, how you doing?
What do you know about it?
Well, he didn't leave a number where he could be reached, but he's with a woman. I'm sure of it.
A woman? What woman?
Best I could figure, she must be from out of town. I mean, Ned has been impossible to reach lately. Yeah, she must not be from Port Charles either, because I think word would have filtered back by now. And I asked to hazard a guess.
Yeah?
I'd say she's in Buffalo.
So, Bonnie, what's the verdict, huh?
Mildly interesting.
Mildly interesting?
Oh, the sound is relatively fresh, but it's raw, Lois. These guys need a lot of work.
Well, we'll work already. You know, Eddie, right? We'll work.
Lois, obviously Bernie here has bigger fish to fry.
Hey, wait a minute. Didn't say I wasn't interested, okay?
I wasn't sure what you said.
Okay, I'm prepared to make an offer.
All right.
The standard 5-year contract. Unlimited use of my studio for a small percentage of all future earnings. Huh?
Okay, well, so far, unlimited use. I've died and gone to heaven here, all right?
How small the percentage?
Huh?
How small the percentage?
Let's say, 50%?
All right, well,
Let's
the place...
not.
Huh?
Eddie, what are you doing over here? Do you know how much so far we're going to save in studio time alone?
The offer stinks. Thanks, Barney, but no thanks.
Eddie...
Trust me on this.
Wait a minute. Has this guy ever heard of negotiations?
I'm just a musician.
Okay, 35%.
Okay, wonderful. That's
Nothing you've said so far, Barney, is going to stop me from walking out that door.
All right. 10% of all future earnings, unlimited use of my studio, and I can guarantee you guys 2 gigs at my brother's bar. Now, that's the best I can do, okay?
5%, and we
Oh,
got...
you know what, Barney? Do you mind if I talk to my lead thing here for just a moment? Just a moment.
Be my guest.
Great, okay. What are you doing over there?
Lois, I have him right where I want him. We can close this deal at 5%.
In the first place, you didn't even want to sing, and now all of a sudden you're bleeding poor Barney dry?
Poor Barney?
Yeah, poor Barney. You know what, Eddie? Blow it out your ear. You know why? Because you did your job. Now, why don't you let me do mine?
Oh, so this is like the velvet leash.
Yeah. Follow me. Bon.
Yes.
My client and I are, at an agreement. At, 7.5%.
7.5%?
Take it or leave it.
I'll take it.
All right.
Deal.
Hey, Bonnie.
Hey, we're gonna
okay.
make a hit record, pal.
Absolutely.
I hope so.
How much original material do you guys do?
Whatever you need.
That's music to my ears. We'll prepare to lay down some tracks as soon as possible, okay?
Okay.
Love you, baby. Mean it.
Mean it, too. All right. I repeat, am I wonderful or am I wonderful?
Just give me a kiss.
I don't understand what you want me to do, Kevin. Get myself under control. What does that mean?
You know exactly what it means. You've let your feelings for Felicia govern your life for too long. Haven't they gotten you into enough trouble?
But I love her. How can I control that? You know, I thought you understood.
Ryan, stop it. All right? Just stop it.
Stop what?
Whenever someone tells you something that you don't want to hear, you shut down. You get that sullen tone in your voice, and you sulk.
I'm not sulking.
Do you want to get out of here or not?
Wouldn't you?
The first step towards reaching that goal is to let Felicia go. That's easy for you to say. Have you ever been in love, Kevin? This isn't about me. No, you're right. It's supposed to be about me. You're supposed to be here to help me. Of course I want to help you. You're my brother. Well, then how can you help me when you haven't experienced the same things I have, felt the same ways? But I have. But I'm also a professional. Cold, objective eye, and I've been around you long enough to know when you're planning something. You don't know anything about me. Oh, but I do. More than you realize. All right, Mr. Brilliant, what am I planning? You're planning to try and stop the wedding. Now, how would I manage that? Unless I escaped. Escape? When do we leave? Who are you? I'm Ryan. Who are you? You hear me on this, Ryan. Escape is not and will not be an option for you. Who said it was?
You think he's really planning on staying in Port Charles?
I guess he likes it here.
I wonder why.
You don't really think he's dangerous, do you?
I'd rather know what you think.
I don't know. I think he's a smooth talker, that's for sure. One moment I'm rude to him, and the next minute I'm dancing with him. Isn't that fascinating?
Maybe you'd rather marry him.
Now, that's going a little bit too far.
Just checking.
Hi, guys. Well, hello. Hello. She's here to help me with the plans for the wedding.
Yes.
The current favorite topic, all the people who know I love
Well, am I allowed to listen in?
Only if you're very, very quiet.
you. Men are clueless when it comes to weddings.
Got it.
So, have you thought about where you want to have the reception?
Oh, here. I'm going to have a fire truck haul everybody over here afterwards. And then I thought we'd have an ice sculpture of Mac and I right in the middle of the dance floor. Right over there.
Right next to the champagne fountain. You think we can get one of those ones with the little cherubs on it?
With champagne coming out of their belly buttons. It'd
Well, hey.
be perfect.
Do I get a vote?
Absolutely not. And then there's the first dance. Come.
What? No swing?
You want to know a secret?
What?
I can't stand swing.
I think I'll go get started.
But I can't help falling in love.
Grandfather, I got here as soon as I could.
As soon as you could what, Ned? Untangle yourself from the woman who seems to be more important than your responsibilities at ELQ?
I beg your pardon?
Who is she, Ned?
Excuse me, Grandfather, but my personal life is not up for discussion.
It is when it affects ELQ.
Hello, Brenda. Do I detect your grubby little handiwork in all this?
Don't look at me.
Why are you here?
Ned, I live here.
Then go to your room. This is a family matter.
You are so impossible sometimes.
Goodbye, Brenda. Now, may I ask the reason for this frontal attack?
You want the list? Your indifference? Your stupidity? Or whatever it was that possessed you to sell us out to the mobster in the first place?
Okay, let's clear something up once and for all. Jenny sold her shares to Damien because she was angry with you. So don't put this at my door.
Well, now, Ned, this is pointless. All this arguing and finger-pointing,
I agree. So let's stop, shall we?
But you need to know that I've been giving serious consideration to replacing you as CEO.
Great. Great! Another threat. Do you have any idea how sick and tired I am of your threats? I am who I am. That's as good as it gets. I will not conform to some behavior that you deem appropriate for an executive. You want to mold someone in your own image, try AJ.
No, pal. You're not going to turn this one around on me. If he wants to replace you, that's your fault.
Let him try. It's never going to happen.
I wouldn't be so sure.
You don't have the votes, grandfather. You don't have the votes for anything you want anymore. Not without me. In fact, the way I see it, I'll be running this company as long as I damn well please.
We'll see.
Please don't be jealous of Kevin. He means absolutely nothing to me.
I know that.
Good. Because I love you. There's no question about it.
And I love you too.
We're going to be very happy.
I can't tell